My birth name was Edith Adeline. It was christened Edith Adeline after an aunt. And I guess to separate us, they called me Peter. I can even taste it now. She made homemade bread. It was gorgeous. And she would never give you the recipe. She always left some little important ingredient out. I mean, you made it, but it didn't taste like hers.
There were no cars really, of anything after the war, but they had one with 3 wheels. He would be driving this thing and we all sit in the back.
Grandpa was coming out of the barn, and I guess I would have had both tires over me, the back as well as the front. But Grandpa yelled and Dad stopped, so he picked me up between the back and the front tire.
So, and then she married my dad, right? And then he got into the war, so she was only provider. She became mail carrier. And that in Berlin was not easy because you had to deliver mail 4 stories high.
We were really poor back then. They used to save up everything that we were going to get all year. And so they gave us enough presents in those stockings that, to keep us amused for an hour and a half. And then we'd go to the tree.
My grandmother was actually a quite famous woman because she spoke English fluently, and she had been to England, and she was actually sewing garments for the royal family. And she made all the garments for her sons, and they always looked so cute. And all the pictures that we have, they are dressed to the T.
I remember my dad, after, he came out of the war, and we used to go mushroom picking with his dad on the weekends. And then he would take me to prize fights.
But we were all so close in age, the 3 of us kids, 4 years. So we all played together, and my mother that was her life, was doing whatever we needed.
But I can remember that as if it just happened.